What is going on, guys? Hope you are having a great weekend out there. So it is an exciting day for Gala Games and Mirandus. The Exemplars from Mirandus have been dropped. They are essentially avatar skins which give you special abilities in the game of Mirandus. They haven't actually dropped them all, but in this video, we're going to be going through a little bit of the article that was actually dropped on the Gala Games Twitter. So if you like Gala Games, if you like NFT blockchain gaming, then feel free to give me a subscription on the channel to stay in tune with that sort of content. Alrighty, folks, so if you're not following Gala Games yet, guys, go over there and give them a follow. I will leave a link for the Gala Games Twitter in the description of this video. And if you're not signed up to the Gala Games platform either, guys, it's free to do, and there's some awesome free-to-play games on the, well, there's actually only Townstar, which you can play at the moment, which is free, guys. But get amongst that game and go and play. All the links to all of this stuff will be in the description. So if we keep scrolling down, guys, we have a look at the prize article. Gala Games, this was 23 hours ago. The Exemplars for Mirandus go on sale in just over 2 hours. Read about them here. One of the node owners got an elf. Only 200 of these will ever exist. So if you are an owner of a node, which I am as well, okay, unfortunately I wasn't lucky enough to actually get the elf, but if you were lucky enough to get the elf, let me know in the comment section of this video. I'd love to know what the special ability of the elf is, if you can let us know. So let's have a bit of a scroll through, ladies and gents, and read through this article in a little bit of detail. So introducing the Mirandus Exemplars. One of the key components to creating an immersive fantasy world like that of Mirandus is avatars. Through its avatars, the world of Mirandus will encapsulate and absorb its players into a beautiful and enticing experience. By bringing to life avatars in a unique and many ways, Mirandus will create a richer and more vibrant world for its players, drawing them ever more deeply into the adventure itself. So, game director Michael McCarthy has created the foundation for Mirandus avatars. Thank you, Michael, for doing so, and we are extremely excited to announce that some special avatars will begin being dropped to node operators this very night. Where's mine? It is our pleasure to introduce just a few of the exemplars. These are elite avatars and have special bonuses that normal avatars will not, which will allow them to perform certain actions better than others. So, you know, this is something in the game, you know, in the Mirandus game, which I think is going to be really, really important. In my personal opinion, the success or failure of Mirandus as a game from a holistic standpoint will simply make or break the idea of whether Gala Games, whether you're a node holder, a coin holder, you know, holding NFTs for the game, whether it is a success, okay? I'm feeling very bullish. I invested heavily in Mirandus, okay? It's an early stage project. I think good things are gonna happen, but at the end of the day, it does come down to the execution. And I suppose finding the balance of, you know, how much are we gonna charge for this item? How much of an advantage are we gonna give to people that can actually just come in with a whole heap of money and just buy all these great NFTs? Because if you think about it, if you do make it too OP, people can just come in, buy it all up. It kind of puts, I guess, people with not as much money or disposable income to play a game like Mirandus at perhaps a slight disadvantage. So I suppose for me as an investor, a player, an enthusiast, someone who's really passionate about this space, I just really hope that, I suppose, Gala Games are really taking this into some consideration, because let's face it, it is really, really important, and we want to get as many people playing these games as we possibly can, in my personal opinion. So, all right, so let's check out a few of the exemplars now. So the first one here is the true provider, being the human. The greatest skills of farming have always belonged to humans, who experience an overwhelming and inexplicable drive to provide for and nurture those around them. They do not judge, and they do not play favorites. Don't know about that. They derive their happiness from creating, producing, and distributing the fruits of their labors. The most elite of these human servant heroes of the world are the exemplars, known as true providers. The endless joy they derive from their actions result in additional heroic bonuses to all farming and ranching. So, bit of information that I suppose the true provider, the human, okay, if you do get that sort of exemplar, you're gonna be at an advantage when farming. So we keep scrolling down. Then we've got Rider of the North, also a human. The greatest riders of Mirandus come from the high plains of the north, where it is said that humans are born with the wandering blood. Truly, these nomadic riders take joy in endless travel and free-spirited adventure. Sounds good. A rider of the north travels greater distances in a day than most in their entire lives. Woo! Their horses are majestic creatures of breathtaking beauty with whom their riders have a powerful, unspoken connection. It is said that a rider of the north is possessed of such selfless valiance that he will lay down his life for his horse in an instant, if necessary. The horses would do the same. Riders of the North receive powerful bonuses to all horse, related skills and abilities, okay? So I guess skill upgrades towards a horse. So I think the horse mechanics of Mirandus I'm really excited about as well. I don't know if there's been too much information about that. Now, the Deep Mountain Clan, the Dwarf. Guys, this is the NFT that I did purchase today out of the 2 that are out, which we will be showing you on my Gala Games platform in just a moment once we finish reading through here. So now I'm kind of tossed up between the avatars of the Dwarf and the Elf. I kind of go towards maybe more of a female elf, but I do love the idea of a dwarf and the big bustly beard as well. I think that's actually pretty cool. So let's have a bit of a read. Some say the dwarves of the deep mountains are as numerous as the stones within which they dwell. Reminds me of Lord of the Rings. There are dozens, perhaps hundreds of clans under the mountains and spread throughout the veins of the planet, and many of them have not seen the sky in countless centuries. Sad. They sing songs in hypnotic deep voices of the ancient kings of Mirandus past. They work hard in their minds, feast heartily at the slightest occasion, and live fruitful lives of boundless joy. The exemplars known as Deep Mountain Clan have evolved through generations to see without sight in the dark. It is said that a Deep Mountain Clan dwarf can sense their surroundings with great precision, even in the darkest pitch blackness. Now, I don't know about you, not being biased, but I think that, in my personal opinion, is pretty beastly. If there's going to be sort of, I guess, you know, nighttime features, dark areas in the world of Mirandus, in mountains or in taverns, or I guess just anywhere where there's no light, basically, that's going to be a pretty epic advantage, I personally think. Then we go on to the Beating Heart Clan Orc. Orc hunters strike fear into the hearts of those who wander alone in the wilderness, and have with good reason. They have a special sense that allows them to perceive the living, to actually see the blood of their prey coursing through its veins. The exemplars who have turned this scent into a masterful art form are the Beating Heart Clan. Their members can be found anywhere in the world. They are hunters by trade and passion, and they are killers by instinct. These orcs possess the special ability to see the heat signatures of life forms around them on the hunt. Okay, so pretty cool actually, pretty cool. So a bit of a hunting capability there, which I actually find pretty interesting as well. I love orcs, don't get me wrong, but I was a bit sort of turned off by that particular avatar. Okay, so we go on next to the Long Song. Okay, so if we keep scrolling down the Long Song, all right, the Halfling. Frodo Baggins. Halflings are the merriest people of Mirandus, comprising a majority of its poets, storytellers, and musicians. They generally live quiet lives that allow them to create beautiful things without the distractions of a chaotic world. The stories and songs of the Halflings can create images, adventures, dreams, even magical spells. The Halfling exemplars known as the Long Songs are the most skilled among them. And the friend of a Long Song is one who keeps good company. They say that the Long Songs disguise powerful magic within their tunes, and that the elders can create spells from sound. Halfling Long Songs receive a bonus in the form of reduced energy cost for spells when playing music. Okay, so an advantage for the creation of magic or spells, casting spells, that kind of thing. Alright folks, so let's scroll down and have a look at the next one. Everflo Elves, the elf. Elves are the rarest of the intelligent creatures that populate the world of Mirandus, and even rarer among them are the magnificent Everflo Elves. Every elf has a deep and intrinsic understanding of magical energy, but the Everflo Elves spend extremely long lifetimes studying and meditating on the conductive flow of magic. They view magic not as a doctrine of spells to allow to be cast, but as the natural flow of energy which, when harnessed correctly, can overcome any obstacle and platform even the most challenging task with both strength and ease. Everflo Elves are exquisitely beautiful to behold, and those who are fortunate enough to know them personally are sometimes able to share in the benefits of their magic. As exemplars, Everflo Elves are given a powerful bonus to casting speed. So casting speed for magic, that is pretty exciting. So a bit more information on the exemplar sale when it starts, and a bit more information about Mirandus there. Alrighty folks, so before we do wrap out today's video, let's just go over and have a bit of a look at my inventory. So as you can see here, I've got my Town Star items, my fortified items, but we are most interested in the Mirandus items. So I do have a homestead, guys. Homestead, I've got tavern, simple granary, bread stand, armor stand, barn, and archery. I am aware that I won't be able to sort of make use of all of these NFTs, considering I do only have one homestead, but I'm hoping I'll be able to kind of like test them out on the homestead. Okay, and there's my dwarf exemplar for the Deep Mountain Clan there, and I've also got my 2 dragon vouchers, 1 of 10 and 2 of 10. So I'm going to make sure I check Gala Games every single day to make sure that I don't miss out on the voucher sale. You get all 10 vouchers, and apparently you can get a dragon sitting on your shoulder, which I think is pretty wicked. So dwarf exemplar, Deep Mountain Clan, game Mirandus, of course, rarity epic. Years of living underground have given them the ability to feel the wall around them. Many of their clan have never seen the sun. can see in pitch black interiors, okay? You can actually give that too. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today's Gala Games update video on Mirandus. Drop me a like on this video if you are excited about Mirandus, possibly at the end of this year, or hopefully no later than the early part of 2022. And subscribe to the channel if you like NFT, gaming, blockchain content, all that sort of thing. And I guess from wherever you are watching from in the world, make sure you have a profitable one in the crypto space. Never invest more than you can afford to lose, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.